can, he's a big fucking tractor. What's going on, guys? This is Burrs here at the range today, a little range day. And what is today's range day all about? I went through some of my bullets, my ammo, and I found a bunch of miss, you know, half boxes of this shot, box of this, which never really turned out very well for me. I actually won't use it at all in any sort of situation that's even reasonably going to be dependent on my life. I got some loose ammo here. You know, if you go through your ammo, you find a bunch of loose ammo. It's not bad to kind of go out, you know, get rid of it, use it for your training days, compared to, you know, using some brand new stuff if you have, you know, used stuff. And that's what I'm doing here today. Follow me on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter. You know that I got this Kinetic Development Group side lock 30mm scope mount for my 125 power Burris. So I'm out here today, you know, just verifying the zero. It's the same type of mount that I had on it, so the zero is probably not going to be off too terribly much. But I just wanted to verify it before, you know, you use it in any kind of situation, before you take it to a course. You want to get all the, you know, everything ironed out before you use your gun in any sort of situation that's going to matter. Real life, home defense, or going to a course. So I'm out here zeroing this in. This is a Primary Arms MD80S. This is their version. This is Primary Arms version of a T1, T2. Got it on a Kinetic Development Group side lock for aim point. But obviously it works for any red dot that has the same mounting setup. So I'm a little bit to the left, right from the factory. So I'm just going to adjust it and go from there. Alright, so as you can see here, we started out right from factory with this red dot, this Primary Arms ADS. Over here, I moved it all the way over to here. You know, maybe about 25 clicks is what it took. I like mine low. This is 25 yards. I like mine low because that gives you about a 50-yard zero, and I like a 50-yard zero. So tip, if you're at 25 yards, you only get 25 yards, go about 2 inches low. I might move this up a click or two, but go about 2 inches low and you'll hit a 50-yard zero. So I like a 50. That was a successful range trip. I got to test out the Kinetic Development Group mounts, their aim point, their red dot one, and a 30mm one. 50 yards. They tested out great. Took them on and off about 5-6 times, and I dropped them on the table a few times, threw them back on, and they maintained zero. So I got some really good expectations for those mounts. And that one mount, the red dot one, I'm actually using a Primary Arms red dot, so it's kind of like a dual test because I'm using that Primary Arms. I'm testing that out right now as well. Let's see if, you know, if I can recommend it for, you know, home defense, not necessarily combat use, which I don't usually recommend things for combat use. I'm not in that arena, but what I can do is recommend that it's a good red dot. So testing that out compared to the aim point I have, we'll see what happens with that red dot. Again, a lot of people showed up at the range, didn't have a lot of time to do stuff. I did some stuff with a new camera so I could do a little slow-mo. So I'm going to do a video on just real quick tips, I guess. AR-15 magazine change, and I wanted to incorporate some slow-mo so you can see slowly what happens. So I was messing around with that camera there, but tons of people showed up throughout the day. Plus I was getting a little shaky and cold, so I wasn't shooting as well as I could. Remember, a lot of the times it's a shooter, not the gun. So, but I had a good day at the range. So if you guys have any questions or anything, let me know. If you guys are heading to the range, you come across some new gear and you're using new stuff, maybe you got around the holidays or whatever, go ahead and make a video about it. Until next time, later.